The Samsung Galaxy Note, the absolute best and most expensive from Samsung. Or is it? For the first time ever, the Samsung Galaxy Note is cheaper than the Samsung X series. The Samsung Note 20 Ultra is cheaper than the S20 Ultra. Just because I say cheap doesn't mean that the Note 20 now costs way less. The Note 20 Ultra costs $1,300. Yeah, it's still a flagship. But the S20 Ultra costs $1,400. So is this Samsung way of saying that the S series are now better than the Note series? Is the S20 Ultra better than the Note 20 Ultra? Let's find out. My name is Yudi. I talk about tech. Let's shoot. The Note 20 Ultra is a gorgeous phone. It looks really good. But the S20 Ultra was kind of boring when it comes to design. There were only two color options, that's the black and the grey, which was surprising because Samsung creates one of the best looking phones. But the Note 20 Ultra looks great. It has a 6.9-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD Plus 120Hz display. It has a hole punch cut out right at the middle of the phone, which is housing the selfie camera. And this is the first phone in the world to be rocking Gorilla Glass 7. Yeah, this phone is even more resistant to drop and scratches. Snapdragon 865 or Exynos 990, up to 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, which is still expandable by SD card. Android 10 based on One UI 2.5, 108 megapixel camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel telephoto, and a laser autofocus camera. It's all being powered by a 4000 mAh battery. And of course, the S Pen. It's not a Note without that S Pen. So let's start from the top and we'll work our way down. So first, the screen. Like I said, it has a 6.9-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD Plus 120Hz display. It's exactly the same thing as the S20 Ultra, and the only difference being Gorilla Glass 7. Yeah, this phone is the first phone in the world to be using Gorilla Glass 7, and it makes it 2 times more resistant to drop and scratches than Gorilla Glass 6. Yeah, it's a very strong screen. If you are in the US, you'll be getting a better processor comparing to the S20 Ultra. The S20 Ultra came with the Snapdragon 865, and the Note 20 Ultra came with the Snapdragon 865 Plus processor, so that's an upgrade. But for other regions, you are stuck with the same processor as the S20 Ultra, the Exynos 990 chipset. The Snapdragon processor was already better than the Exynos processor on this S20 Ultra. Samsung would have at least put a better Exynos processor on the Note 20 Ultra, but now software is kind of the same with the S20 Ultra. Android 10 on One UI 2.5. But this won't be a Note phone without the S Pen, one of the most differentiating features of the Note series. Now it's no more on the right side of the phone as we saw in previous generations, but it has now been moved to the left side of the phone. One of the most significant improvements here is latency. The delay of when you use the S Pen on your screen and when you actually see what you've drawn or written on your screen. Yeah, Samsung have cut down the latency from 42 milliseconds to 9 milliseconds, which should result in increased responsiveness. Yeah, it's more precise. In fact, the latency has been cut down so much that using the S Pen should now feel like you're using a normal pen on your screen. Now, the cameras. It's pretty similar to what we saw on the S20 Ultra. 108 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 12 megapixel telephoto, which is capable of 5 times optical zoom and 50 times hybrid zoom, which is half of what Samsung printed on the S20 Ultra. Yeah, the S20 Ultra is capable of 100 times zoom, but the Note 20 Ultra is capable of only 50 times zoom. Samsung has replaced the depth sensor camera on the S20 Ultra with a laser autofocus camera, and this is an improvement. The S20 Ultra had some focusing issues, and this new laser autofocus camera should fix that. For battery, it's sort of a downgrade. The Note 20 has a 4500 milliamp hour battery, which is capable of 25 watts fast charging and 9 watts of reverse wireless charging. And the S20 Ultra has a 5000 milliamp hour battery. So that's it, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Do tell me what you think about the Note 20 Ultra in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, do well to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell right beside it so you'll be one of the first to know when I upload a new video. My name is Didi, this is Didi Shoots. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.